What the hell is it?
It's called the stuff.
What's in the stuff? I mean, what's it made out of?
I wish to hell we knew how they make it.
The stuff, the stuff, the stuff.
Apparently, we've had no luck in analyzing the ingredients.
That's why I've asked
Mr. Bates
to come here today.
You got any of the stuff?
Wish I did.
So tell me about the stuff.
Oh, we were both convinced that this is the product of tomorrow.
Say, where did you test the stuff?
I've seen what's left when the stuff gets through with them.
We don't have a lot of time. So are you prepared to say on the air that you've actually seen people devoured by the stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I own 2 radio stations out in Atlanta. We're gonna fly down there. We're gonna broadcast a warning. We're gonna tell the public what this stuff can do.
Some kid on Long Island sure as hell doesn't like the stuff for breakfast. Went bonkers in a local supermarket.
The stuff, the stuff, the stuff.
It's called the stuff. And believe me, enough is never enough.
It's my hat, there's many like it, but this one is mine. It's my hat, I don't care about the stitch or design. It's my hat, ain't no other that be fitting me right. It's my hat, yeah there's others but they're different to mine. Hey yo, this song is all about the hat that I wear. The cap that sits on my head and flattens my hair. When I wear it it's scary cause I forget that it's actually there. It's battered and teared from nights out, sat on my head. Without having it there I feel naturally bare. And when I sleep it waits for me, normally hanging from the back of a chair. Seeing me without it is rare. You feel the same way about your cap. Stick your hands in the air and shout yeah. Mine fits me perfectly. It's grown since I've got it, just like kids in nursery. Adapted to the shape of my skull. Since I bought it I've fucking worn it, and that's how long it's taken to mold. It's my hat, there's many like it but this one is mine. It's my hat, I don't care about the stitch or design. It's my hat, ain't no other that be fitting me right. It's my hat, yeah there's others but they're different to mine. Hey yo, I wear my hat on trains, buses, planes. When I'm playing in clubs on stage, when I'm fucked at raves, it stays stuck in place, gets scuffed and stained. I could buy a new one but I'm not up for change. It's been snatched and grabbed, packed in bags, stamped and hanged. You could say this hat's had it bad. Manufactured in a factory, then wrapped and crammed in a box, then sent to a shop on the back of a van. And then I brought it and snapped off the tag. And that was the fucking moment my hat's life actually began. I've slept in it, I've had sex in it. I'm wearing it now, sat at my desk about to write the next lyric. I look at my hat and I think of where it's been. Think of everything it's touched, think of everything it's seen. It's my hat, there's many like it but this one is mine. It's my hat, I don't care about the stitch or design. It's my hat, ain't no other that be fitting me right. It's my hat, yeah there's others but they're different to mine. It's my hat, my hat, my hat. Yeah. Another Illustrate production. You are listening to the stuff. And this song's dedicated to anybody that wears a hat, anybody that owns a cap. Gotta take your hat off for this one.
But why me?
Well, I mean, look what you did for the stuff. You invented the name, as I understand
yes,
it, and you created the image and put the whole sales pitch together.
That's why I don't have a lot of time for petroleum companies.
Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see I've seen hundreds of times before. It's the same shit. Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see I've seen hundreds of times before. What a surprise. Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see I've seen hundreds of times before. Yo, it's the same. Hey yo, I'm sick of paying the rent, sick of playing events, sick of taking a pen and scribbling on pages again, sick of blazing at night, Sick of waking up tired, sick of work, making up lies to save being fired. Sick of starting a track, sick of never finishing. Sick of artists that rap and think their shit is brilliant. Sick of shotting marijuana, sick of people asking me to tick them. Sick of dropping the same answer.
No.
Sick of terrorists blowing themselves to bits, rebellious pricks, killing women and helpless kids. Sick of Blair's decisions, I'm sick of their religions, fighting for a God that they swear is with them. I'm sick of saying I'm sick of stuff. I'm sick of missing the bus, sick of asking mates to pick me up. I'm sick of wearing the same clothes. I'm sick of running out of credit and spending money in payphones. Sick of the place that I live in. Sick of racism, people judging by colour as if it makes a difference. I'm sick of these words, I'm sick of this verse. Fuck it, I can't be bothered, man. Let's finish it there. Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see, I've seen hundreds of times before. It keeps repeating. Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see, I've seen hundreds of times before. It's the same shit. I'm sick of eating junk food, sick of smoking cigarettes, sick of drinking beer and sniffing coke with my friends. Sick of watching television, especially in Britain. People follow programs and soap operas like religions. Sick of watching the news, sick of seeing wars and people dying. I'm sick of fucking bombs on tubes. I'm sick of needing exercise, sick of running out of breath when I run up the sets of steps to get to mine. I'm sick of writing a rap, sick of waking up in the morning, reciting it back and deciding it's crap. I'm sick of learning to drive, sick of taking my test and failing every time on shit I swear I do right. I'm sick of radio, sick of most of the songs they play on shows, sick of shit artists being labelled pros. I'm sick of arguing with the missus, it's killing me. Keeping women sweet is such a hard business. I'm sick of wanting a holiday. I feel the fuck off on a plane, stop off in Spain, find a job and stay. If you're sick of everything and feel the same as me, turn this track up and play it till your fucking neighbour's free. Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see, I've seen hundreds of times before. It keeps repeating. Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see, I've seen hundreds of times before. It's the same shit. Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see, I've seen hundreds of times before. It's all the same. Do you ever get sick and tired of everything? Had enough with everything, can't be fucked with anything. It's like my life is on repeat, cause everything that I see, I've seen hundreds of times before. My motto in life is do what you like. I choose to write to music I like, then I record it using a mic. People like what I do when I do what I like, so I guess it's safe to say whatever I'm doing it right. It's Illustrate, you know that dude on your track list, the guy that did that track about screwing that fat chick. I'm back with a classic. You can't put a date on my music, it won't go out like a stamp on a tax disc. I'll freestyle while you stand there and watch, and if you try to clock up my speed, you'll probably damage your watch. When I speak, I stand on the spot in a pair of odd jeans and a raggedy top, which I got for cheap from a charity shop. I'm here to give you all advice, so listen, it's basically do what you like, cause it's your life you're living. Don't let nobody tell you what they think's the right decision. Fuck trying to fit in, man, I think it's nice to be different. Just do what you like, it's your life, do what you want. If people say you're wrong, try to ignore them, keep moving along. Do what you like, we only live once and soon we'll be gone. So while you're young, fucking do what you want, just do what you like. If people don't agree, send them to me, I'll just pin them down and play this track with them on repeat. Do what you like, and this is something that I'll tell you for free. Please give your family, your friends a little message from me. Yo, Sloth is on the beats and he's nice with the drums. He does what he likes, which is good cause we like what he does. When we're not in the studio making tracks, lighting up bud, we're probably talking about music over pints in a pub. We're getting tired of the British scene, cause most of the people in it walk about trying to act and look really mean, strutting around the streets in black caps and fitted jeans, spitting out raps about gaps and killing sprees. There's so much anger and attitude, I can't understand why these people feel like they've got something massive to prove. They go to clubs and can't handle their booze, try to pick a fight cause they're drunk and then get battered and bruised. You see, we can't be bothered with that. I wanna just rap and get respect cause I'm not waffling crap. I could talk about this all day, but I would clog up the track. You'd probably get bored, so fuck it man, I'll stop it at that. Just do what you like, it's your life, do what you want. If people say you're wrong, try to ignore them, keep moving along. Do what you like, we only live once and soon we'll be gone. So while you're young, fucking do what you want, just do what you like. If people don't agree, send them to me, I'll just pin them down and play this track with them. Just do what you like, and this is something that I'll tell you for free. Please give your family and friends a little message from me, just do what you like. Guy that does what he wants, don't give a fuck if it's wrong. I teamed up with Slop and made a couple of songs. Every track that we done's about to blow. We got the stuff that you want. Right now we're in the studio constructing a bomb. So many kids are forced to do stuff that they hate. Parents put pressure on them and try to control them at such a young age. It's like being stuck in a cage, covered in chains. If I couldn't do what I wanted, I'd turn fucking insane. Life is a game, play it right and you won't lose. It's up to you to choose what you do and you don't do. But don't follow steps like most do. Just tread in your own shoes and end up in the place you're supposed to. This is just a tiny bit of advice. Take it any way that you like and go on living your life. I just pick up my pen and listen to the rhythm then write. When it's finished and fully written, I just switch on the mic and do what I like. To live, to pay the bills, pay the rent and stick food in the fridge. It's called work. Some people truly commit, work hard all their lives and end up getting stupidly rich. It's called work. Work is what this song is about. At work people above you shout and boss you around. It's called work. It's what you do to fill your wallet with pounds, cause everybody's out to make a profit somehow. It's called work. If you like what you're hearing, please take a copy. I could do with your money, cause I recently quit my job cause the pay was dodgy. I used to have a boss who never trained me properly. The only thing I learned to do was fucking make him coffee. He used to think my music was a lame hobby. Probably be astonished that I'm selling made copies, earning an honest profit under the name Ollie. I'm glad I did the off and quit my job, I ain't sorry. Fuck a 9 to 5, life's too short. Before you know it, you'll be trying to survive on life support. Lying in a ward on a hospital bed, wondering where the time went. Now the clock's gone dead. I'd rather be poor than working some job that I hate. Walk around an office like a zombie all day, with the boss in my face saying, Ollie, you're late, you're not giving enough. Sorry boss, won't happen again. I quit, you cunt. I've got better shit to do than to sit in this room and listen to you trying to make your business improve. Rather go home, stick on the beat, scribble to tunes. We live to choose and I've chose, this is my route. It's music, 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 music. It's called do it to live, to pay the bills, pay the rent and stick food in the fridge. It's called work. Some people truly commit, work hard all their lives and end up getting stupidly rich. It's called work. Work is what this song is about. At work, people above you shout and boss you around. It's called work. It's what you do to fill your wallet with pounds, cause everybody's out to make a profit somehow. I've worked in a range of different jobs, from working on vans to working outside, to spending days sitting in shops, serving customers who don't give you respect and get you stressed while you sit at your desk. So you watch the minutes ticking on your wrist like a kid in a test. You've got hours until you finish, but you wish it was less. We need to earn a living, this is correct. I wish I had a job that took my breath away, like being hit in the chest. Some people don't work cause they can't decide. Good jobs are like good records, man, they're hard to find. Before music I was into fucking art and design, but when I started producing it changed part of my life. Even if I never make it in this industry, I'll still be happy that I've had the passion and creative ability. The days it's driven me, fuck knows where I'd be without it. Probably in some job getting paid pittance per week. Work, we've all got to do it to live, to pay the bills, pay the rent and stick food in the fridge. It's called work. Some people truly commit, work hard all their lives and end up getting stupidly rich. It's called work. Work is what this song is about. At work, people above you shout and boss you around. It's called work. It's what you do to fill your wallet with pounds, cause everybody's out to make a profit somehow. It's called work. Work, work.
Oh, please, Sydney, work, work. Work is the biggest restrictor of men's minds. Can't allow themselves to be hampered by the menial, soul-destroying labour of everyday jobs. Work to them represents the establishment, and they're against that.
It's the stuff you've been waiting for. You know the kind of stuff you hear once and can't get enough, so you play it more. The kind of stuff that's stuck and you play it for ages, till the CD's fucked and the laser's worn. It's my stuff, it's us that I made it for, so turn it up till it's pumped on vibrating floors. Yeah, it took me months, I just stayed indoors, playing with equipment and jotting off creative thoughts. Believe me, this stuff's the best, cuz don't like the stuff, well, you can just get stuffed, cause this has taken effort and time. Every beat, every rhyme goes together just like lemon and lime. Now I'm here to collect what is mine, I'm next in the line. Show the country that this unsigned fella can shine. Open up your ears, cause it's coming this year. It's Ollie bass and I've got the stuff you wanna hear.
Many years on this professional level.
Illustrate. Leaving man's unsettled by the way that I drop.
This is how it should be done.
This is bedroom production.
Illustrate. Painting the picture inside your mind just like it's an art school. When it's rhyme time, you ain't ready.
It's the stuff that you're burning already. If you've got no one to burn it from, then buy it, cause it's worth every penny. I'm here to drop rhymes cause I've worded so many, and hopefully get recognised like a person on telly. If you don't like my rhymes in my songs, you hear me say there must be something quite wrong, I'd get a hearing aid. This is for the people with taste, something new for you to stick in your CD players and play. It's called the stuff because I can't explain it. It's too good to put in words, man, I can't just say it. In your Walkman, in your house, in your cars you play it. And when people talk about which artist made it, you can tell him it's some white dude from out in the sticks who spends his life in his room making albums and shit. And now the stuff's finished and pressed, I spent ages sat making it. It's so fresh, even fucking Brain Tax is playing it.
Now I'm coming out the hills with my reinforced truck, a big sound system playing the stuff.
I got a bit of a problem. I went to, me and my friend went to a club at 9 o'clock in the morning, and basically we didn't get in, but we met a guy outside in a similar predicament who hadn't got in, and this guy turned around to me, and said, do you want to buy any techno smack? And I just thought, well, yes.
Yo, it's Illustrate. Straight running the track, you're feeling every word in the verse like a fucking punch in the back. We're getting tough with the bat in front of a Mac. I make beats, done it since 18, I love to rap. Everybody shake your behind, move to the drums, an amazing beat line. You need rhyme spat by me, I'm Ollie bass. 1 minute I'm here, next I'm gone again. Got what it takes, I'm on the case. When I jot on a page, I blow you back like a bomb in your face. I'm out this world like a rocket in space. I'm turning big like a guy that's done a lot of weight. So what can I say? There's profit to make, I wanna get paid. Fuck shotting the apes and robbing with blades. I'd rather sell CDs, tracks on vinyl, expand my talents, become a massive idol. Ain't needing money man, but cash is vital. You can call me greedy man, but that's survival. I don't really wanna be poor, no. I wanna afford what I want without offered support. Get paid for jotting my thoughts. Rappers try to chat like this and end up locking their jaws. The rhymes I spit, the beats are brighter than lights on Christmas trees. Leave guys history. I'm all about my money like I'm Nick the Greek. And if you think I'm funny, you can kiss my cheeks. Cause I'm broke.
Why they call me Mo?
No, why?
Because every time people give me money, I always want more.
I'm broke and I don't have the job of the century. Can't pay my rent cause my wallet is empty. Money got spent on the shopping on Wednesday, hoping that a friend's got some dollar to lend me. I don't know where the hell it goes. I'm not like a girl, I don't spend it all on hair and clothes. Why not? Cause I don't care for those. I walk around looking like the things farmers used to scare the crows. Begging my mates for cash, tell them I'll pay them back. Try and make money off of selling that and that. You can just play this track if you relate to that. Listen to the way that I spray these raps. Oh, I'm broke, I've said it again. Not a penny to my name, even though I'm well ahead of the game. Make music but never get paid. It's unfair cause I work from the morning till the end of the day. People on MySpace are checking my page, I'm getting a name. It's like my first step to fame. Other people my age are selling cocaine. Good way to get paid but they'll end up in chains. I'm in a lot of debt, money I gotta get a job but I can't be bothered yet. Nod your heads if you agree to this. When I go to sleep I dream of being rich. Cause I'm broke. Cause I'm broke. Cause I'm broke. Cause I'm broke. Yeah. This song's dedicated to all those poor folks who need more clothes in their wardrobes. Lord knows I got raw flows. I wanna sleep in a bed with 4 posts. It's the stuff. Illustrate. Hey yo, I couldn't have picked a better beat. I love spitting to melodies. My name's Illustrate, and this is my song, Killing Celebrities. Please listen carefully, everything I say is pretending. So please don't be offended if you hear your names being mentioned. It's just a fucking song. You know I'm obviously not gonna kill you. Unless you piss me off in some way, then I probably will do. Just think of it as a joke. You'll probably laugh at the lyrics. Right, enough of the introduction, it's time to start the killings. Firstly, I'll start in London, a very good spot to kill. I beat Hugh Grant with a huge branch and bury him in Notting Hill. Tell him I watched his films and I thought he was a shabby actor. Buy a golf club and smack the crap out of Adam Sandler. Yeah, the man with the anger and the passion for grilling humans. This kid's abusive. I'll kill Whitney Houston with the shit she's using. Make her snort until her nose bleeds, till she falls and ODs, and make her run before anybody calls police. Murdering on the low key, attacking more individuals. I'm out to kill a fool, drown Michael Barrymore in his swimming pool. To me you're all just minuscule, you think you're something you're not. The dumb cops will hear gunshots and see me running off.
You're in trouble now.
Oh shit.
Yo, I'm looking out for you pests, cause there's thousands out there to get. I'll put my hands around the necks, around the deck, they got strangled to death. Announcing who's next, this crooked's awfully crazy. I'll beat Jamie Oliver with a cookbook that I bought in Sainsbury's. Unless you're all gonna pay me, I'm letting you losers have it. If I ever see Peter Andre, I'll do what Moth said in Human Traffic. I gave Cat Dealey a nasty surprise the other night. After hitting her with an iron pipe, she was seeing stars in her eyes. It's hard to survive when this guy's armed with a knife. Your wife or your life, I'll take both if you find it too hard to decide. Michael Jackson despised my rapping, so I set light to his mansion and killed about 20 kids that were trapped inside of it by accident. I'm keeping you guessing, here to teach you a lesson. Mel Gibson saw a lethal weapon when I showed him a Smith & Wesson. I got awfully cozy with those whores Jordan and Jodie. Got bored after they'd blown me, so I tore apart their ovaries. Went to kill David Blaine cause I wanted to freeze him alive. I left him for weeks in ice, but for some reason he survived. I speak the evilest rhymes, so sick that you'll end up laughing. I steal a fucking Skoda and drive over Jeremy Clarkson.
Better watch your back, watch your goddamn back. Even in the shower, even picnic, you better watch your goddamn back.
Oh, fuck that shit, I'll kick your ass. Come out and fight.
Yo, remember this is a song. Nothing that I mention is true, apart from when I built a bomb and blew up every member of Blue. I'm here to tell you the news about Tom and Penelope Cruz. They're dead, and Paris Hilton got thrown off a hotel roof. I'm sick of that Ainsley Harriott and the shit he says in his book. I'll stick him in an oven and shout ready, steady, cook. Leave celebrities shook, and I hate any gay man talking. I went on to Graham Norton and killed him in front of his audience. Saw Carol Vorderman and knocked her down with a roundhouse. Strapped her to a ticking time bomb and told her to count down. Left a booby trap for Ruby Wax in a room in a flat. I'm blowing fucking buildings up just like platoons in Iraq. Making gruesome attacks, this kid is scary and evil. Larry to people, I wave my hands at Jeremy Beadle. You've heard of Charlie Dimmock, well she won't be around no more. I threw her to the ground with force, then hit her with trowels and forks. This man is out for a war, I come with explosive weapons. I'll kill George Clooney now and dump him in the ocean at 11. This is killing celebrities, I hope you've enjoyed the track. If you're offended, well you're meant to be, you can kiss my fucking crack. Yeah, you're listening to Tiger Style, Illustrate, Collaboration, 2006.
This is my message to the world.
It's all about my dream. Listen. Yo, the other night I fell into a deep sleep and dreamed about what it'd be like to live a life completely free of grief. No beef, just peace, no reason for police to sweep the streets, no people deceased, no reason for CCTV, no thieves, no fiends, no people standing on streets dealing keys, no killers, no rapists, no evil disease, no people are racist, we're equal and free, no race can be in the lead. We're eating for free, picking food from green trees grown from the spinning globe beneath our feet. Weed's not illegal, so you can smoke or reap a green. Walk around freely, catching jokes, just feeling lean. People care for the planet and so they treat its needs. No pollution, cause from coast to coast they keep it clean. I know these are just words, I speak to a beat, but imagine life today as it had been in my dream. Just imagine.
My message to the world, to the world. Listen up, close.
In the dream that I had, there was no war or conflict, nobody dropping bombs, burning buildings like joss sticks. In real life, everyone wants shit. Governments are trying to mark territory just like when dogs piss. In my dreams, no one feels the damage, there's no terrorists. The two twin towers are still standing, it's safe. Everything shared, there's a real balance it makes. Everything fair and you feel happy. It's like the way the Indians lived before the British turned up to their country with guns and started killing them quick. Living in villages with their women and kids, building teepees out of sticks cause they didn't have bricks. They loved to smoke, clutching a bow, they'd hunt buffalo, worship Mother Earth and the sun that would come and go. I know these are just words I read from my past, but imagine living life in the dream that I had. Just imagine.
This is my message to the world, to the world. So listen up, close. To the world. This is my message to the world. Open up your eyes and see.
Yo, imagine a world where you're constantly high off life and surrounded by nice people, no violent types. You know those kind of guys that try to fight on a Friday night after drinking pints and doing lines of white. No more 9 to 5s, no more early rise and shines. You can lie in bed all you like, it's fine. And every night you could wine and dine and eat some of the nicest foods and sip the finest wines. And you could dress up, just pick a style you like and stand out from crowds just like a fire at night. Live it up like guys that go to China whites and spend their lives buying shite, never minding the price. When you close your eyes at night, do you dream of a life kinda like the type that I've described? I know these are just words I write in my rhymes, but when I sleep I imagine what my life could be like. Just imagine.
My message to the world, to the world. You should listen up, close. To the world. This is my message to the world. Open up your eyes and see.
This is a short story about a lady I once knew. Used to see around my area. Everybody that knew her used to call her the Winter Lady. I'll explain why. It's just a short story, so listen. Yo, they called her the Winter Lady. She'd been abused as a baby. Her parents neglected her and left her to live in this crazy world alone. She got dropped into foster homes, but never got to know the people that fed her or washed her clothes. Lost and alone on the streets like a wandering cat, she started stealing from shops to eat and squatting in flats, mixing with the wrong crowd and getting stuck in the system. After spending months with them, she developed a drug addiction. Started taking brown and crack, sitting around in council flats and doing it till she passes out on her back. There's no more feeling of pain when the needle's deep in the vein. When it's injected into the bloodstream, it quickly leads to the brain. Her whole life is a joke. She's weak, tired and broke, stuck on this earth alone, and she's constantly trying to cope. Her face is pale, she's whiter than snow. Staring her in the face is like looking up straight into the eyes of a ghost. The Winter Lady, Winter Lady, Winter Lady. The Winter Lady, Winter Lady, Winter Lady. This story I've told is depressing. They called her the Winter Lady, cause whenever you stood next to her, you felt cold in her presence. She was permanently sick, her clothes were dirty and ripped. She abused her body so much, it was now just hurting to live. She tried to get love from different men, but it didn't work. She kept getting hurt, and then eventually kicked to the curb. Her addiction got worse, she started begging for money. Like every junkie, she was hungry with an empty tummy. But instead of finding food, she was on the hunt for a dealer. Without a hit, she would sweat like someone that suffered from fever. Then last Christmas, back in December, I remember I was watching the TV when her face flashed up in the centre. For a second I froze. The presenter on the news said she'd had an overdose and was then found dead in the snow. I couldn't believe it, because I'd seen her the day before on the streets begging for money outside of a Sainsbury's store. I walked up and gave her some coins. She looked me in the eye and said thanks, and I could hear the pain in her voice. If I'd have known how she was planning to spend the money I gave her, I would have tried to say something, would have tried to save her. The Winter Lady, Winter Lady, Winter Lady. Right now I'm sitting back, listening to jazz in the room in my flat. Sick of feeling like crap, I'm in the mood to relax. Hearing Coltrane playing tunes on his sax. This music is fat, my thoughts are drifting, but my ears are glued to the track. Could do with a nap, I smoke a zoot and collapse. Maybe grab a pen and pad and try producing some raps. Most of the time my mind's usually trapped, but music and weed allow me to travel to the moon and then back. Sometimes life doesn't make any sense. I'll slave away in an office like David Brent to keep paying the rent. My fucking wages for this month came and then went. I received them on a Tuesday, and by the Wednesday they were spent. It puts a pain in my head, I can't chill when I'm laying in bed. Cause all this talk of money and bills is making me tense. Listen ladies and gents, I'll say it again. There's one important word I've written on this page with my pen. It says relax. Sit back for the evening, forget your stresses. Turn off your phone, people that bring you will get the message. Just relax. I know sometimes life can be hell. I find it can help when you spend a little time to yourself. Just relax. I know it's hard to do under pressure. People trying to keep it together, scared of losing your temper. Just relax. I know sometimes you feel like you've had enough. You're sick of work, out of money, bills keep adding up. Just relax. Just relax.
Now listen.
The stresses in life get me feeling tired. I feel like police in a riot, cause all I desire is a bit of peace and quiet. I used to be inspired, but as I've got older, it feels as though the fire inside me just seized up and died. Everybody's so serious, uptight, no fun and games. It's all about working 9 to 5, no fucking change. You finish work and hit the pub with your mates, complain, then go to bed, wake up and do the same stuff again. Guess it might just be the weather in Britain, it's gloomy and grey. Maybe my mood would change without the gloom and the rain. Maybe I should move to Spain, where people snooze in the day and sit on beaches with their mates, drinking booze in the shade. Getting stressed all the time is unhealthy and bad for karma. The one thing I find that can help me is marijuana. Weed being illegal is stupid, like the thought of a man in a balaclava trying to hold up a bank with a damn banana. I know how it can harm ya, but so can fucking alcohol. Yet all around the world, legally, large amounts get sold. So if you like to smoke, next time you find a mo, sit back, roll a zoot, play this track and light it, bro.
Relax your mind, let your conscience be free. Lay back with a little more energy.
Tracks more relaxing than massages.
The mental stress in life, hardship and strife. Another day, another walk. Daily pressures, drunk on too many measures. Forced to sell hell just to pay the rent.
Relax, sit back for the evening, forget your stresses. Turn off your phone and people that bring you will get the message. Just relax. I know sometimes life can be hell. I find it can help when you spend a little time to yourself. Just relax. I know it's hard to do under pressure. People trying to keep it together, scared of losing your temper. Just relax. I know sometimes you feel like you've had enough. You're sick of work, out of money, bills keep adding up. Just relax.
I want wonderful smiles. You've got that happy? Is it good? Okay. Now I want you to feed each other the stuff, both with nice smiles on your face.
Yo, it's battle text. Yo, verbally I strangle necks. Out of breath is how you left when I stand and flex. What's your name? Have a guess. Illustrate. That's correct. The man that gets the crowds at sets bouncing like massive breasts. Crack your heads like a pack of eggs. Smash your decks. Put the mic cord around your necks. Fucking hang you pests. I love analog. Call me chatterbox cause I chat a lot. Got so many songs I could have my own catalogue. My raps will shock you like a cattle prod. You couldn't work on a track if you got a job at Santa Pod. I've never been a fan of pop. Rather jump off a mountain and drop. Land on some rocks. Blow my own house up with bombs whilst I'm on the couch doing bombs. I sit indoors, scribbling fours. Battling me's like swimming with jaws. Bleeding in shores, this geezer is raw. I'll grab a vegetarian and force feed him some pork. Used to be into sports till I started smoking weed in all sorts. Now I find it hard to breathe when I walk. This bloke is unique like a key to a door. MCs out there are all mouth like lips, tongues, teeth and jaws. You haven't got a chance with your weak paragraphs. Put your pen down, my friend, you haven't got a chance. You haven't got a chance, you need to quit chatting bars. Put your pen down, my friend, you haven't got a chance. You haven't got a chance with your weak paragraphs. Put your pen down, my friend, you haven't got a chance. You haven't got a chance, you need to quit chatting bars. Put your pen down, my friend, you haven't got a chance. Yo, my flow is tight, so you're gonna die at an open mic like a bloke that's blind on a motorbike, going like 90 miles an hour down the road at night with no lights, or like being thrown in a fight against an opponent the size of a grown giant, so frightening he can make Tyson look weak and go silent. If I had the money to do it, I'd buy my own island, start building weapons, load them and fire them at every boat on the horizon, and hopefully strike one, which will then explode like a time bomb and sink beneath the ocean it lies on. I'll take it back to swords and horses, walk across your drawbridge, torch your fortress and slaughter you and your forces. Here's a warning, your talk is boring. Try to speak again, I'll stop your delivery, just like a doctor performing abortions. My spitting's fat, never met a guy with a better flow. Got the gift of the gab, I could sell ice to an Eskimo, probably sand to an Arab. I'll scam any faggot, whether or not he speaks the same language. If he's got what I want, I'll have it. I'm a rap addict, with a mean flow and a powerful punchline. MCs are getting burned like an albino out in the sunshine. You haven't got a chance with your weak paragraphs. Put your pen down, my friend, you haven't got a chance. You haven't got a chance, you need to quit chatting bars. Put your pen down, my friend, you haven't got a chance. You haven't got a chance with your weak paragraphs. Put your pen down, my friend, you haven't got a chance. You haven't got a chance, you need to quit chatting bars. Put your pen down, my friend, you haven't got a chance.
You know, Mr. Bates, I don't think you're quite as dumb as you appear to be.
He's the best there is.
The stuff is being sold now and being consumed by tens of millions of people. And it contains a mind-affecting drug.
It was inevitable.
Now, if a member of your family is dependent on this product, get them to a hospital.
Can't get enough of the stuff.
And as I understand it, you were part of the team that tested and approved a product called the stuff.
The sure merchandise the hell out of it, but we all agree it's a good product.
We are under alien attack by a substance known as the stuff. If the stuff is in your house, do not eat it. Repeat, I mark you, do not eat it.
I don't have to eat the stuff. I really would like to leave that to the stuff.
It was an absolute pleasure. I love it. I love it.
Where's the stuff? He's here now.
There won't be enough of the stuff in it to get a grip on anybody's mind, to take over.
Oh, how do you know?
I have never misled you, and I will never mislead you.
All for the stuff, huh?
The stuff. The taste that makes you hungry for more. Get that shit off my station!
In the weeks that followed, the nation mobilized to collect the stuff and destroy it.
Across the nation, violent action has been taken against the stores and franchises that carry the stuff. Local authorities caution the public to remain calm.
And the stuff is finished, of course. Just enough to make the public ready for more.
can I help you?
Basically, I want to ask you about this stuff. Basically, we're back on this stuff. I don't know whether you know about the stuff. I just need to know if you know what the stuff is. I basically got it off a guy who said, "Do you want the stuff?" I'm trying to think how I can illustrate it to you. It's just this stuff. First I got the picture, then I got the stuff. It's like one came before the other. It's definitely a drug. I think it's quite addictive. It's like I'm in the mind of an addict playing the role of somebody addicted to drugs. So listen up. Yeah, here's how it goes. What do you need to know about the stuff to decide what the stuff is?
Well, first of all, I need to know that this stuff,
Yeah.
does this stuff have a name?
I mean, he just called it the stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's something new.
It came in like a wrap. It's sort of white. I mean, he said you can take it any way. You can take it. You can snort it. You can drop it. You can do whatever you want with it. But it makes you buzz. Like it makes you like move around. It makes you like, you know. He just asked me one question, yeah, which maybe I should relay to you. Is, are you a scallywag?